Welcome back to Beyond the Gate with Dustman and Nate. I'm Dustman.
And I'm Nate. In this week's episode, we've got our longtime friend, Stefen Fahy. He's a super cool dude, and we're going to get to know him. So you want to give us a quick run through your name, sponsors?
Yeah, I'm Stefen Fahy. I race 2635X. Sponsored by Mudslingers, Fly, Tangent, and Standard. And can't thank those guys enough for everything they do for me. Great to have them on my back, supporting them. Long-time Mudslinger. Shout out Mudslingers Bike Shop. MMF for life, baby.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bartlett, Illinois, man. Straight out of Elgin. You know, it's a little town about 5 minutes from the Hill BMX. And been there for a long time. My parents ran the track for a long time, so it's really good local scene, man. Great stuff they got going on there.
So you've been racing for quite a while. What got you into the national scene? Like, do you remember your first national? What place you got?
Yeah, actually, I was intermediate. It was 2004, Rockford, with it was the year that Lundy and George did the pit bike race. It was my first national ever. It was the coolest thing I ever seen. Friday night lights at Rockford BMX, man. It was pretty much why I fell in love with the sport. You know what I mean? And I was intermediate. One Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all 3 days. It was pretty cool, man. It was just a hot streak from there. I won 5 nationals in a row. The next weekend, I went to Minnesota, won all 3 days, won all 2 days. 2 days in the national.
Yeah.
And ended up turning expert. it was awesome. Turned expert really, really quick.
Who were you riding for back then?
Cranking BMX. It was actually my dad.
Oh yeah.
It was a mixture of Doyle brothers and my dad's team, Jay Doyle. Shout out Jay Doyle. Rest in peace, Eddie Switzer. He was started racing the same day as that dude. Like it was awesome, man. Mm-hmm. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and so that's what got you into the national chase. You got any big prominent memories beyond just those two that you want to talk about?
Not really. I mean, there's nothing that really sticks out to me crazy good weekend. I mean, there's a weekend back in Guthrie, Oklahoma, where I almost tripled on a Sunday, won all 3 days of the national. That was pretty much the fastest I was going for a while. Racing Billy Tanner. It was really cool, man. I used to love the national scene, the national chase, trying to get a nag plate all the time. I remember coming home from Grants so many times crying as a little kid, but you get your heart broken, you turn yourself around, you get back up, and you know what I mean, you give it another shot. And I ended up getting a nag plate on Cruiser quite a few times, and yeah, that's pretty much where it was. I'm still really stoked to get that nag plate this year, though, man. It was first one on 20 ever, so you know.
So we've heard a rumor about you being on the announcing stand. How did you How'd you get up there on the announcing stand? How did you like that?
Man, it was actually really, really random and really I got the mic in my hand and like, yo, can you do this? And I was like, yeah, I guess if you really need me to. New dude over at Elgin running the track, Chris Beltramini, awesome dude, love him. Love being involved at Elgin, man. It's really, really cool to hear yourself and be like, man, that sounded really good. You know what I mean? I remember this past year at the Pro-Am, I was announcing and I had so many people come up to me and just be like, dude, that was awesome. You know what I mean? We need that energy in this sport. I don't know, man. It's nice to be able to give back to the community. I was a little kid. I loved it as a little kid. You know what I mean? The announcer made everything for me as a little kid. You know what I'm saying? So hearing Jim Riley and Mike Redmond call your name at a national when you're in top 3 is just it gives you butterflies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jim Riley, my inspiration, man. That guy is awesome, dude. Definitely encourages me to keep going. But yeah, man, I just love giving back to little kids. Yeah. Literally, it's all about growing our sport, man. You know what I mean? That's why we do all this stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's just really nice to actually find a way that I can enjoy it and other people enjoy me enjoying it. Right. You know what I mean? And it's just it feels nice.
Yeah. I've never had the chance. I would like to. I used to, announce imaginary races on the way home from racing. So I would definitely have so much fun doing it. But I've never had the chance, obviously. But I mean, it's got to be super cool.
Dude,
it's. But the only thing that I've been worried about doing that is, I would chop so many names.
Yeah, it's really difficult getting all the names right, man. Seriously, you read some of these names on paper and you're like, dude, how do these guys do this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
And then you got to read someone's plate from so far away. And like, dude, sometimes you can't see them until they're on the straightaway that you're standing in. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, it takes some talent.
Yeah, it gives you a new perspective on Jim Riley and how they have to do that at Nationals when they're coming like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah,
bang.
man. I could not imagine announcing 250 something motos without like, I mean, like, I've done some local race, some bigger local races. Like I did Elgin, and there was like 75 motos at like the Redline Cup or something like that. And that was I went one round, Olajuwon went one round, and then I went another round. And it's like, dude, if I would have tried to do like just that, like all together by myself, I don't know if I make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, like shout out to those guys. That's a hidden talent that you do not realize is as difficult as it is.
Right.
Like it's really cool though, man. I love it.
Have you ever gotten any angry parents coming up to you saying, "Hey, you announced my kid's name wrong. Hey."
Oh, it happens all the time.
Oh, there.
You know, when your dad's come up to me and they're like, "Yo, you butchered my kid's last name," and you're just like, "Oh, all right. Well, sorry. Tell me how to say it."
Right.
You know, just fix it. Fix it next time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, it's difficult. Like, shout out Mr. Caulfield.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Oh my god. So, other than that, you've been riding at the hill mostly, huh?
Yeah, man. My parents used to run that track. It's like a home environment to me. You know what I mean? Like just being around there, being around those people, like it brings back so many memories of just my parents doing it, and I know how much it takes for it to be done and be done well. And yeah, man. Like I don't know. That's why I'm so involved. I think is just because. You don't see it, but like the volunteers really make this sport. You know what I'm saying? They keep it around for all of us. You know, I mean, they're out there on their weekends and nights doing this stuff. They're getting paid for it. You know what I mean? Like just volunteering at the track because they want to give back to good people in the community.
Yeah.
All right. So last year, I heard you ended up picking up a nag plate after coming back about mid-season. Could you give me a rundown on how that came to be?
Yeah, you know, kind of started in the middle of summer. Last weekend of July, went to Toledo, first race back of the year. Felt good to be on a bike, you know, but definitely not as in shape as I was before. But you know, I linked up with my buddy Justin Richmond. Shout out Aspire Training Systems. Yeah, he got me in shape, man. I actually made an open main and grands, and almost made class. Came up a little bit short, but you know. It is what it is. I'm having fun riding a bike.
Still making it. Still pull a nag number. Did you tell everyone what that was?
Yeah, it was nag 14. First time I've ever got a nag plate before in my life, so it was pretty cool to finally get it done. And you know, always got it on cruiser, but never really got it done on 20.
Yeah.
This year's really nice to have that on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Definitely a different feel to it. Riding my bike again, not thinking about things and stuff like that, just having fun like a kid again. You know what I mean?
I believe that. What kind of stuff's Justin got you doing, working toward these national goals?
You know, I've been doing the sprints, gym, track work. It's been a lot. You know what I mean? With working full time and everything like that.
Yeah.
But you know, like 3 days at the gym, 3 days at the track, rest day here and there. Sprints on the off days, like, you know what I mean?
A lot of hard work.
Yeah, definitely. I know it's not easy to get where you want to be. You know what I mean? In the sport, you got to put in the work. So I came back, I put in the work, and now I ended up where I haven't been before.
Sweet.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you down at Rockford BMX. Like almost every gate practice.
Yeah, you
Come
know.
down there getting the pull on with all the big boys.
Getting dirty with the boys.
Yeah.
George,
So with all that being said,
Yivy.
with all that being said, you getting that mag plate and being in them big races. What kept you calm and cool, collective, getting into that big race that you've never been into?
Yeah,
the Grands, you know, I mean, you never made it to a main event. You got up in there.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I've never made a Grands main before. In my many years of BMX, went so many times, finally got in the year that I come back and race half the year. It's kind of crazy, honestly. But yeah, you know, I just I think it's a whole lot of me just worrying about me and not thinking about things before you get on the gate, riding your lap.
Right.
You can't control what's around you. You know what I mean? Just control what you can do. And yeah, I've just been doing a lot of that, man, and just kind of having fun. Being a kid again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Been a while. I haven't been able to ride a bike. 7 or 8 years with a shoulder surgery. So, I mean, it's just, I feel like a kid again.
Right. It does. That makes it so much better when I get in the gate too. Like, I'm not, stressing about who I'm racing or, whatever. I'm just having fun on a bike now.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like getting out there with you.
Yeah.
We're gonna be him soon.
I mean,
we all race the same class.
So yes, I mean, just having fun with each other makes it that much, better.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. The sessions at Indiana on Friday nights, man, that we've been having. Oh man, the fun is just,
and that just, that's what keeps it, normal to me, like racing you guys. So,
yeah, man.
It's always a heater no matter what I get in, so
exactly, man. And it's crazy too because like getting back into BMX, like the 26 to 35X class is just like there's so much competition, but everybody's like at the finish line shaking up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's at the finish line talking smack like, oh, I want to kill you. No, it's all we're all brothers out here riding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having fun as kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that feeling too often.
I was waiting for Rap John when I crashed. I didn't, obviously I didn't even take him out. It was just an opening, so I went for it. But I was waiting right there at the finish line for him to come, so
exactly. Bro, we all shake up at the end of the day. We're all grown men. We gotta go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes me feel bad, but at the same time I need that. I need that spot. You got it, so
going 1-1-2 last weekend.
Yeah. Well, I've been training a lot hard too, So.
Yeah, dude. Shout out Justin Richard, man. That kid knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I'd also like to say thanks to our producer for helping us dial in this pretty sweet setup we got going on. And thanks to you, Stefen, for driving all the way out here, man.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming, about an hour and a half to come see us?
Yeah, definitely. It was good fun, though, man. Yeah. Great episode. Great to be the first one that's really making a show with you guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, of course, man. Glad to have you.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Have a good one.